that's not an advertisement for someone we're not sponsored by. I don't know what it
I
is.
should have opened it right next to the mic, but it's close enough.
Welcome back to round 3. And what a doozy we got here. Jacko, take us through it. What we got?
Well, we have a cracker in store for us because we have Jacob Bond, Mr. 007th place, repping a very spicy, this is a mono water Griffin Knight build. That's right, fans. We have a young EXCENMILLE, young Rahul shenanigans going down. And then Josh is stripping it back to the basics, and he's gone for aggro Turks.
This should be an interesting one because I know the Turks have seen a bit of a resurgence here in Cardiff at the moment. A couple of people back on the bandwagon.
It is a deck that got a lot of our players into the game. A lot of Final Fantasy VII fans out there got the Turks starter deck, and so yeah, it's nice to see it back on the screen.
To be honest though, I'm going to be more interested to see what Jacob has brewed here, because I do love the idea of maybe there being sort of a Crystals FFBE water list here with the XML. So
yeah, and a legend that I don't think we've seen on stream yet.
No, I don't think we have. You are completely right. And he's also got Vanat in his hand.
So even more crystals. So for those uninitiated, he's got the one of them in hand. He's flickered through quite quickly. I wasn't sure if it was the Rahul or the EXCENMILLE. Let's get the EXCENMILLE up because that's the one that is the legend for the set. I think he had the Rahul in hand, but let's get the EXCENMILLE up.
Oh god. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it was that one.
So
I went right past him, the little...
So yeah, it's one that lets you use crystals to basically play waterfalls for free from deck. So lots of ways to generate crystals using that Vanat, which will gain 2 crystals. I think the young Rahul himself also will be gaining crystals.
Yeah. And again, if we do go in sort of to the FFBE thing, we've also got things like Cymru. We've also got Glaciello as well.
Yes,
Major
so
mainstay of the
I'm
deck.
pretty sure that's in there as well. I'll be surprised if it's not. So, but on the other hand, Josh has gone straight into a President Shinra, into a song.
Yeah.
And looks like he's hit a couple of different Turks. So he's got a Reno and a Rude to pick from. So he's grabbed the Reno to hand. Now he doesn't actually have to play this one from his hand onto the
just
board.
needs to play anyone from his hand indeed. We also saw an Aerith, but also that ice, is it Shiva that turns off abilities?
It makes all cards blank basically.
Yeah, I love that card. I'm surprised it doesn't see more play.
I think it's its cost. I think it's 1 CP too much. It needed to say, it didn't need to have the if you only use backups draw a card, which all of those summons had, so I see why it did it. But it needs to get rid of that line and make it a 2 CP, and it would have been fantastic and actually see play.
But it costs 1 CP.
Yep.
Bring your cold hard logic.
Jacob has gone for a Sarah turn 1, so thinking about what he wants to discard here, because he's got lots of good options in his hand.
Come on, Jacob, it's round 1.
He's got, surely the Dusk goes here.
Oh, there's
and maybe the Ceremonious.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because the Ceremonious is really good for generating both crystals and potential backups. So
gone straight for Princess Sarah.
Would have loved to have seen what a couple of top cards Jacob would have had he played that Ceremonious, but.
So probably happy to pass after this, and Water does tend to have a number of EX bursts, so I'm not sure, some of them are probably compromised, but we definitely got some Cuchulains, some Thordans and stuff in there, so could be some tasty hits on EX bursts should we hit them.
Yeah, at the very least you'd hope to see something like the 6 CP Leviathan, potentially get something back from your break zone, which would be quite nice.
So Josh...
Oh, okay, we are discarding the...
Oh, okay, I thought we'd passed.
Yeah, no, it looks like we are going to 2 backups. Oh, wow, we just see an Irvin in Josh's hands there, and that could be pretty big right now if he clears out those 2.
Definitely.
3 attackers.
So clear out the Dusk and the Ceremonious.
Is he going to go all in on Turks, or is he going for it? He has gone with the Irvin.
So don't take the Cuchulain now.
No, it'd be dumb to do that. It's like almost like playing Orphan in main phase 2.
I love you, Sammy.
So there we go. We are going to take out the...
So Irvin's going to come in now. So it has haste because it removed 2 characters.
Oh, and there it is!
And just like that, it goes to hand. Yeah.
But at least we...
At least that was all. You know, there was no water things to grab back. So, Glacier had a very nice hit. So, yeah, you know, I've seen worse Levy 6s on EX.
Wow, double Tidus there. And to be honest, not a fan of that card.
No.
Never have I
Back
been.
attack Tidus is... Yeah, an interesting play. I'm assuming, you know, Jacob planning on using it for some shenanigans, you know, playing off the young EXCENMILLE. Do we just Thornton here?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think you care
I
about...
feel like you Thornton and try and get to 4 backups and maybe hope that like an Ash or something bails you out on your next turn.
Yeah, perhaps.
I guess he's debating about whether he can wait that long.
Well, what? It doesn't look like we've got any other
Well, the other option
in
is
hand,
if you
right?
tap 2 and discard Tidus to play Vanat, you're going to gain 2 crystals. That Irvine is not going to be able to remove 2 things, so will only ever be a 7k. And it lets you sort of build some sort of future.
Well, there's that Vanat. Potentially, we could still search a card with the double crystals later as well.
Vanat would be a 9k, sorry. Okay. So it looks like we're going for the first line of play that we mentioned. So, okay, not choosing to go for the backup, choosing to go for the young EXCENMILLE. So makes me think that, you know, it was a Rahul that was in his hand initially. So I wonder if he's just going to try and play it out and play a Rahul into a young EXCENMILLE, or nope, just going to pass the turn.
No, Jacob happy to go to potentially 5 damage, maybe more here, but hoping that he's not going to see the end of his life in this pass.
Well, we have an Aerith, so you know, Aerith could grab back that Rude, and is that a Reeve, the other card?
Looks like it, yeah.
Is Aerith characters, or is it forwards? My goodness, I'm rusty. I'm pretty sure it's
characters, yeah.
So we'd go at the Reeve as well.
To be honest, I'd be inclined to, if that's your option, I'd be inclined to just kind of sit on it and attack first.
But 100% you attack first. Yeah. I guess the other question is, you know, he does have the Reno in hand, which he could play on curve, and then he could discard an ice card to give it haste, but that would then allow him to play a Rude from hand if he has it.
No, I think it switches it from deck, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right. It does search from deck,
Which
so
which is even
pile
more
on
deadly.
even more pressure because, you know, Mono Water doesn't have too many board wipes, particularly not a spicy build such as this one.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Josh having a long hard think about it. He doesn't want to run into any more trouble on the experts. It's probably.
I think attacking first, get the Irvin trigger out of the way, is fine. Unless you can apply a bit more haste pressure on the board. That's what it's going to boil down to here.
So he has gone for the Reno.
Now, does he have the ICP to follow it up?
I think that he's got rid of Reno as well, but I guess on next turn, because the Reno's got a nice S effect, but I guess on his next turn, he could Aerith that Reno back, and then he's got that S effect to be able to dull 2 forwards.
Yep. No,
So-
and there's that third Tidus gone.
So all removed from game. So we do hit the Ash. That is a measly 6k.
Oh, that is. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so we
unfortunate.
don't have the ICP. So bit of a risk there, Josh, playing that Reno main phase 1.
Yeah, I think if I was him, I think we could have held off playing that and just maybe sat for a turn.
Yeah.
But has now.
So 4 here. Oh wait, why did we pay 4? We tapped 2 and just discarded the button.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Unless nothing was double frozen, right?
No, I don't.
I'm actually have to go over because you're actually not allowed to legally overpay
overpay.
by more than 1 CP.
Yeah, go double check it.
Oh no, he's realised.
Yeah.
I was going to say, maybe Jacob heard the click of the chair as I prepped ready to sprint over. So now we're going to pay 4 for the Vanat, so gain 2 crystals.
Problem is neither of these have haste, but young XML does have its own cannot be chosen trigger, which is quite nice.
The thing is, I think Jacob is hoping that this Venat is going to be able to die, and then when it dies, it will use its crystal effect to kill something. But the thing is, Josh can get around that by playing Aerith, grabbing back that Reno, and then Reno S effect, dunning those two.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's just reliant on an EX burst to bail him out of trouble. So I wonder if Josh has realised that, or if he's just thinking about what things could stop him. So he's got it in hand.
Oof. Firing from the hip with the first book. And you know what's really nice now? Him playing it here. If he plays here, if he can just get both of those copies back.
The Examile he can protect, so... But he can still choose, but the Venet can still get... Well, he chooses both. It does 2 forward.
Sure.
So the young Examile is now a 9k.
It doesn't end at the end of turn either. That's awesome. Because that whole effect is it.
Oh, yeah. So it can now no longer be chosen. But you could just party attack with the Song and Irvine here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then...
So
he's going to turn off the Reno.
No, it's fine though.
So that's fine.
It just means we don't get the root.
You can't attack and get the root.
Yeah. Just remember though that is a 9k you're running at there, Josh.
3 cards.
We're going after this. Oh no! I think the Irvine's not long for this world. Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine though. We took out some key summons there. I probably would have just party attacked.
Yeah.
If that was going to be the case though.
I mean, I feel like you swing at the Song here. I feel like you get the same effect because I don't think Jacob blocks it.
No, perhaps not. Especially because you don't want the Song to die, so that he can play another one, because that could really hurt.
Yeah. So I feel like you just attack with the Song here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Reno can attack. To be fair.
Oh, he hits I still would have gone in again though, there, Josh. You're not on any damage. You could have definitely pumped to 5 or made him lose that XML.
Yeah. So that Venat is our backup. I mean, we do have the Aerith next turn, so we can get a Reno again and do another S effect.
Problem is, though, the XML will stay up, though.
It will stay up. However, you will be able to say he blocks 1, he has to block both. If you get the Reno attack trigger off, the Song, you only need 1 more Turk, and you can potentially get the Song to... You know what? Ignore me.
Yeah, because we're going to get Ash, and it is going to kill. But you've got to kill the Reno. You can't kill the Song. You kill the Song, is just asking for trouble. Yeah. Oh, he did kill the Song. So now we Aerith, we get back the Song, and say, I don't know, a Rude or an S effect.
Or just a Reno. Get back a Reno and get another S effect.
Oh, and we've just also pulled here a Alcid. If we can do... But could we be real greedy here? Could we Alcid into the Aerith?
I think it's too much CP. We can definitely Aerith into Song and then hope with the Song you hit a Turk not called Rude, and then you play the Rude off the Reno, and that will get you to 4 Turks. So then the Song will be given the buff of 2k. Is that right? Or is the Song buff if you have if you have 4 Turks, right?
Let's find out.
My goodness, it's been a while since I last saw these cards.
It's because you haven't been down in a while, mate. What are you doing?
Oh, no, it just gives it anyway. Alright, fine.
Okay, so
that's why you couldn't Ash the Reno last turn.
Sure,
Because it was a 9k.
Makes sense. That now makes sense.
So we Aerith, we get back Reno and Song. We then play Song. And we use the Reno S to dull the Venat and Ash.
Yeah, okay.
We've got enough CP for that. We have enough CP for that. So.
Well, we're going to get 2 back here. He does get 2. He didn't...
Yeah, he's thinking about the other. Get the Song.
To be honest, I think you could still... If you'd have picked up right there, you could have absolutely have played both now the Alcid and the Song and hoped to top deck. Like, that's super greedy and it bins out your entire hand.
Yeah, I still think we could have don't know why we grabbed the Rude, because we're going to be grabbing a Rude off the Reno.
Well, we're going to S-Effect. We are going after the Vena and the Ash, taking out 2 big blockers, but the XML is still 9.
And can't be chosen.
Well, there we go. So,
he's got a song anyway.
Yeah. So, 1.
Okay.
So he's hit right off the bat.
So we play the Cisne, and then that Rude goes to the bottom of the deck, and then we play that Rude off the Reno when we attack. Young EXCENMILLE is a 9k. So we trade with the Reno. The Rude can Dolph freeze one of the Vena or Ash.
Yeah, probably the Vena because it's got the activation ability. But there's the Cisne.
Because when he attacks with the Reno, the Cisne will activate, right?
I believe so.
So then you can finish him this turn.
Finish him.
So Reno will attack. Cisne will activate. He gets to play a Dolph freeze. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to. It wouldn't necessarily kill him this turn. He just Jacob just lets the damage from Reno go through. So,
it's whether that.
Can you get the Reno up a sec? Is it a? It's when he attacks, you search from deck. You may search from deck, right?
Yeah. Search one card named Rude. Of cost. What's
4 or less.
Yeah.
So he can grab the 3 CP Ice one, which we know is on the bottom of his deck.
Yeah, absolutely. So he has attacked now, right?
And then the Cisne, is that also a compulsory when it's? So it's when you attack with a Turk, it reactivates, right? And can attack again this turn.
If I could spell it right. There we go. Yeah. Choose one member of the job Turks forwards other than Cisne you control and attack. Activate Cisne. So yeah, it needs to activate as it is a mandatory trigger.
Yeah, it is a mandatory trigger. So we'll just the Reno hasn't finished resolving yet, so let that finish resolve.
And now the Rude goes on the stack.
Rude goes on the stack, so Rude is going to target.
So can't tag that. Yeah. So it doesn't fizzle though. You just can't tag it. So you pick something else. It's never the Ash. Always the Vena.
Yeah, definitely the Vena.
Yeah. Jacob just explaining what it does over there. Always good. So I think it's Commander at Home on YouTube who say reading the cards tells you what they do.
Spitting facts.
Yeah, good bit of knowledge in there.
The Cisne. So I think let's just see if he takes the damage first. Oh yeah, so he does know about the Cisne. So, I assume he does because he just motioned towards it, demonstrating that it will be reactivating.
Yeah, well that
so I think Jacob's just reading that now, thinking what?
Definitely will want to, and it is a K because of the buff from Setting. So yeah, there we go. It's up. We're going to pay the crystals and we're going to tap. What are we searching for?
So did we block with the young Jason?
I don't think we did.
We're just going to play something now. What, like lightning?
Lightning would remove something.
If we're playing it?
Because you could play the lightning, remove the Seng.
Okay, he's gone for the young Rahu. Oh. So he's going to gain some more crystals.
This precocious little lad.
Gain 2 more crystals, and the waterfalls gain 2k until end of the turn.
But did he block first? That's the question.
He didn't, so the damage has gone through.
So now we have got
Cisne coming in as a 6k.
It looks like Jacob is just explaining that he is quite a bit larger.
Mm-hmm.
So, giving him the option to not attack there, which is nice of him.
Yes.
Very shocked that...
I mean, we're at 4 Turks, right? It's the other Rude, the other Reno that do the if you have 4 more.
Yeah, so. Making them massive and first strike and all of that jazz.
Still staring down the gun a bit if you're Jacob, because Josh can limit break Surgis to deal with one of them.
Yeah.
You've got some 9Ks to be dealing with.
Well, don't forget as well. It's like any cloud is good here. Cloud LB will do the job. I think.
I feel like you need to Surges the Venat, because if the Venat dies, it kills the song, and that takes away your 2K buff.
Sure.
So I do think you need to LB Surges if we can. That's provided we drew ICP.
Yeah, exactly.
We might have only drawn Lightning CP, in which case then that is off the cards.
Well, that's still fine because you can.
He's got one of Reno or Rude. And if it's another Reno,
I think so. We got 3 blockers, right?
unless there's another Reno in his hand, which if it is, unbelievable.
So I believe the Aerith's got a protection.
It is another Reno.
Oh wow!
So Venat and young Rahul are going to get dealt here.
Yeah, and that leaves 1 blocker. It is a big 9K, but now you just party attack through, right?
Yeah. Is it ICP? Actually, it doesn't matter because we can't target the young guys.
Yeah, exactly. So just Reno Rube go in. That's 1. Oh no, you don't even do that. You do Cisne and Rude. Because, wow, we're attacking individually. I don't think that's a good idea.
So it looks like we have some sort of response from Jacob here.
Is he going to make it lose abilities, perhaps? Could.
Maybe.
So we are
He's going to block first.
Okay. So that's 1 block. Remember, you.
I guess we attack with the Rude next, because if it dies, the Reno can play another one.
Yeah, exactly, and they have to block.
Looks like we got some sort of response here. So paying a crystal.
Oh, we're playing something out of deck. Another Ash? No, it can't be Ash. A Lightning now, perhaps?
I guess it has to be Sarah Mobius.
Yeah, it could. Well, don't forget though, the Rude is like 9K right now, right?
The Rude is 10K.
Oh, well then you haven't got 3 crystals.
But you'll get a crystal.
You only 1 and potentially a backup. You could use the Sarah Mobius, Princess Sarah, sorry, in the back line to buff to 10.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna trade, and then you attack with.
Thinking about Glaciella here, and then just shooting some stuff. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plus that'd be 8. So he'd be shooting for what? 16K?
Yeah, but I think the Aerith has a protection effect on it.
Okay, so he's gone for the Onion Knight. So
what's that? Put everything in the break zone. Select 2 of the following. Choose 1 cat forward. Dull it. Gains the sword cannot be broken. Choose 1.
So it looks like
cat forward, break it.
The Onion Knight. Why does the kill is bounce the song? So that takes away the buff from the Rude. So the Rude then dies on the attack.
Yeah, but now. Oh, so that.
And then another Onion Knight's going to come in, because
Yeah.
the Onion Knight died, so he's paid the cost to then play another Onion Knight. That Onion Knight's going to come down, and that's going to bounce the Reno this time.
Rough. This is why I think you had to party attack.
Yeah, so you've got to feel if you're Josh, although you got Jacob at 6, your window for winning this game is running out dramatically. You're now, having had such a terrifying board presence, you've now only got the Aerith.
The Ash, I believe, should be back up this turn.
Ash is live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're a bit confused.
Yeah,
No, there you go.
they've worked it out. Ash is live.
Yeah. This is slowly slipping
So
away
there's a great
from Josh.
neat little comeback to the game from Jacob there, because his back was right up against the wall. So yeah, this young EXCENMILLE really showing its teeth here.
And we are now going to Tidus. This is going to be nasty.
So yeah, this is going to get out of hand.
Taking away.
What an absolute turn of events this has turned out to be.
Yeah, taking away any vestiges of what Josh had on the board.
Yeah. You're now staring. Josh is now going to have nothing on board.
Yeah, no backups, no forwards.
Nada.
So the forward goes to the bottom, the backup to the top.
Isn't he expert?
Yeah, it does mean you get to search for 1, I guess. The thing is Jacob still has to be really careful about how much he goes in here, because we do know obviously haste is an option for this deck.
Yeah, I feel like the young EXCENMILLE never attacks. The Venat probably never attacks either.
Well, there it is. So we get the expert.
What? Who would have thunk it?
Yeah. Oh, the humanity.
So I feel like Onion Knight and Ash maybe attack him. We leave it like that.
Does the Onion Knight have haste?
It played it in Josh's turn.
Oh, of
turn.
course. Yeah, you're right. Oh. Yeah, you're right there, Taylor. Josh was very close. I don't think there was much he could have done different other than try to party attack. I think attacking with the Cissnei on its own was a mistake, but
yeah, absolutely. But we live and we learn. Things go on. It would have been an extra point of damage, which at this stage could have made the game very different.
yeah, exactly. Now, again, guys, while Josh is making this decision, don't forget CACTIMANIA, 7th and 8th of December. Come join us for our usual Christmas shindig here, live at Cardiff.
Tickets are live from the Firestorm Battlegrounds online.
Yep.
We will post the link in the video if you're watching us on YouTube. And while you're down there, give us an old like and subscribe.
Or visit our Discord or our Facebook page. I'm sure it's up there somewhere. But also, keep an eye out for some prizes. There's some spicy stuff in there. Can't say what they are yet, but
It's gonna be tasty.
oh yeah, first place is gonna be set. That's all I'm gonna say.
So we've got a Rufus. So we got that back off the President Shinra. So we could grab a Turk. We just kind of try to do more crazy Reno SFX shenanigans, dull two things.
What are you on about, Taylor? Anything that we do is official.
This event and up to being cast was official. What? Come on.
Get a grip, man. Oh,
No, we're the moderators. Ban this man from the
Yeah,
chat.
get him out of here. Get him out of here. Unofficial. Blah. We're putting on prizing. We're putting on fun and festivities.
I'm gonna out him as well, because for those of you watching on YouTube, you can't see the Twitch chat right now. And Taylor has basically said, "Is this event just done up by us? Is it just done up by us?
Would it matter?
Would it matter indeed?"
Exactly. All that you gotta know is in Cardiff, there's gonna be a bunch of fun. And if you don't want to be there, then fine. But we would like you to be, because we're lovely.
Okay, so back to the action. Josh finally has a character on board.
It's another saying.
It's a Song. Song has hit a Cissnei,
And Eleanor, is it?
Eleanor, and another Cissnei. So deciding which one to grab here, probably the Eleanor rather than the Cissnei. Although that is both copies of Cissnei going to the bottom, so that's the first copy of the Eleanor we've seen, I believe.
Yeah, but the thing is, Cissnei doesn't do a lot for us here when we're staring down this wide of a board, so...
So yeah, it did grab the Eleanor, so those Cissneis are going straight to the bottom.
Also, Taylor, I don't know why you're on about Kiddy getting pissed up on the stream. He never was the first person in history to drink on a Square Enix stream. Never. Didn't happen. Don't bring it up, because I was there. I know he was drinking water.
Okay, so that Reno has come down. It has played the Eleanor. We are giving that Reno haste.
It's probably fine, because all you're going to end up doing is trading into something, right? And
Well, you attack. Well, it's a 9k. You attack. You play a Rude. You probably play the Ice one. Maybe Dull Freeze the Venet. So it looks like we are getting a response. Young EXCENMILLE is coming down. Going to play a 3 CP.
this card's putting in a lot of work at the moment, and it's Halicarnassus.
Halicarnassus.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Could not even see that coming.
So all forwards your opponent controls lose abilities at the end of turn, so that Reno is no longer going to be able to attack and drag a Rude from deck. Also lose that 2k buff. Yeah. What a great tech play that is from Jacob. Josh is reeling and he just passes the turn. Because
Yeah,
you have to.
Yeah, what do you do?
Literally cannot do anything else.
Nothing else cannot be done. It can't be done. And now, I think it is all but elementary.
So,
Jacob just needs to get rid of a couple of these forwards.
Dusk is going to come down.
Draw a card, I believe.
Well, it's going to play another 3 CP. It's going to play a Glaciella. That's going to gain a crystal.
That'll kill the Seng.
That will kill the song.
And that is all we need. But we're not. Ooh.
But no, we're not done yet.
We're not done playing with our food, are we, Jacob?
I mean, he's going to do a Cagnazzo here to reduce the power of all things. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6k power reduction.
Wow, I would not expect to see this Cagnazzo making a comeback.
So it is a 6k power reduction, so yeah.
This doesn't kill anything.
No, it doesn't kill anything, but it leaves a 2k Song,
I mean,
a
yeah.
3k Rude, a 3k Eleanor.
And now you just attack through with everything, right?
Attack with everything else. So, Jacob now just thinking about what he's going to be doing, deciding which of his mighty waterfalls to attack with first. This has been one cracker of a game.
Yeah, Josh so close to the edge, and now he's just chump blocking in.
So, Glaciella can't attack.
Yeah, John definitely right there. Halicarnassus in 2024. You have in fact seen it all.
Didn't just play the Glaciella.
He did in fact just play the castle.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah. He just would have attacked different ways round and still.
Actually, is it irrelevant?
Because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's because he would have just attacked with a Venat instead, so he still has enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have attacked with the Venat, and then yeah. So technically an incorrect attack there, but he still would have won regardless. But woof. But yes, Cagnazzo and Halicarnassus both in 2024. Craziness are we doing here?
Unreal game from Jacob there. What a time. What a great deck to see piloted there. And he piloted to perfection.
Now, not sure what is left on the time for the round.
I think it's end of round.
Right, so we probably do not have time for an interview, but guys, if not, we will be back with round 4.